Hey, what's up guys? It's Nightwing2303 and Draymond from WearTesters.com, and today we're doing what you guys had requested, which is going to be just a bi-weekly segment of total random topics. They're going to include mostly sneakers, and then we're going to add in some sports like NBA, and then even some comic book stuff or movie stuff as we see fit. Basically anything that interests us that we'd like to talk about that we normally talk about off camera, we'll do that on camera. However, we don't know what to call this thing, so we've thought about it, and every time we just sit there like dumbasses with deer in the headlight looks. We can't figure it out. So we're going to leave the title of this type of show or segment up to you. So whatever it is that you want to name it, let us know in the comment section below, and then we're going to take the best ones, and then we're going to do a voting poll on the site WearTesters, and then you guys can pick the name.
Cool.
So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into the topic.
All right, so a couple weeks ago, the Seahawks played the Panthers in Seattle, and if you know, Curry's from Carolina. His dad played for the Hornets back in the day, and so he's a huge Panthers fan. And what I think is really cool is that he and Draymond actually went up to Seattle on their day off to go watch the game. I think that's really cool, team camaraderie and whatever. But what happened was that I guess Curry's crew and Draymond's crew got into some word beef with the Seahawks fans, and I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure the Seahawks fans initiated this beef because Curry isn't that type of way, and he's not gonna do that. But anyways, they got into it, and to be honest, like, Seahawks fans, they can kind of get on your nerves. I mean,
I don't watch football, so
but I when I went to Levi Stadium, I sat next to some Seahawks fans, and I was about to rip my ears off. No joke. But what happened was Draymond threw some grapes at these people. So if you guys haven't seen the video, let's take a quick look at the video right now.
I haven't seen this, so this will be my first time with you guys.
So
is that them right there?
Yeah, that's them in Panther gear.
Is that J. Cole? Oh, that's his wife.
That's his wife. She's getting into it. Boom! That's a throw, yo. And then there's the peanuts.
That wasn't really a throw. That looked like a girly toss.
I mean, but that's a 6'8" guy right there. But go back to the beginning. Now I know what they're chanting. They're saying, Curry has no defense.
Well, they're right.
But I mean, come on. These are football fans. What they know about basketball.
I mean, some people are just like multi-sport. Like, I only pay attention to basketball, so I don't know nothing about football.
But you can't call out the man like that.
Well, I think it's messed up because that is his home crowd anyways. You know what I'm saying?
They're in Seattle.
Oh, they're in Seattle?
Yeah,
I thought they were in Carolina.
No, they're in Seattle.
What are they doing up in Seattle? Who was playing them? Carolina?
Carolina. Curry went up there. He's diehard. He's like for real. And
so he's the one fool in there in Panthers gear.
Yeah.
Well, then you're asking for it.
Are you really?
You are.
But they just went out and chanted like that. They were getting their butt whipped, the Panthers. So Curry isn't talking trash when they're getting their butts whooped, and they had to go out on like that.
They're sitting above in a box, so I doubt that they were just talking trash to people sitting below.
Definitely. No chance of that happening.
Plus, it's got like for all we know, his parents can be there because they always roll with him. At least his mom does.
I think that's his mom.
Is that his mom right there? I don't know.
That's somebody's mom.
Is that J. Cole? Is that who that is? Like, it looks like a rapper. Doesn't it?
I don't know.
It looked like...
No, J. Cole's got a fro going. That's not him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever. But let's not even pay attention to who started it. Just look at the toss by Green.
I think it's a real toss. Boom!
No, you look like a...
Come on.
You look like when monkeys throw shit at people.
I think that was a real toss. But what I want to know is where... People say he threw grapes. What arena sells grapes?
Well, yeah, that's true, but in itself. But I mean, maybe they had Curry's daughter with them, and she eats fruit or something. I don't know.
So what you're telling me is that Draymond snatched food from his teammate's daughter.
Maybe, I don't know.
Straight up threw it at a Seahawks fan.
I don't know.
Great.
But either way, big ups to Draymond for having his teammates back. That's one thing.
Definitely.
The second thing is you are asking for it, going on someone else's turf.
Okay.
Just sportsmanship, right?
Right.
And then the chance, if they were saying Curry got no defense. I'm a big Curry fan, but we both know, bro. Like, he doesn't got defense, man.
Okay, all right.
I played Curry defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of like, if he's too fast, let him go.
But do the Seahawks fans need to do that?
It's a game.
I guess
it's a game. You got to be able to. It's just like when you go to like any event and you got hecklers in the stands. Yeah. They should be able to withstand that. I guess. You know what I mean?
But I don't know if you've been the last time you went to Oracle, but I've been there like 4 or 5 times in the past year, and what they have is this Kaiser Permanente food stand. So it's all about healthy food and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so maybe there's a stand like that where he got the grapes, but the one at Oracle, I swear to God, and
but we're in the Bay Area. We're a bunch of health nuts.
True that.
Because when I went to Oracle last, I had a burger.
Really?
Hey.
But the thing about that Kaiser stand, if you've been to Oracle, you've seen it. The chick that always works there, I swear to God, is like 300 pounds.
She's working on herself. Give her a break.
Dude, I mean,
fat bitches need love too, man. They gotta work. They need money.
What do you think about that when you go to like a healthy place and there's just like not healthy people working there?
My daughter goes to gymnastics, and there's a couple of bigger ladies that are the teachers, but they can actually do that stuff. Like,
that's crazy. That's amazing.
So they must have been thin at one point, and then their metabolism slowed down or something. Plus, you don't know if she's got an issue. Maybe she's got thyroid disease or whatever. You don't know.
But
you don't know.
Bob can run.
But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We play with a big dude, and he can get down. So
definitely
don't get in his way, because that's like getting charged by an elephant. No offense to Bob.
Sometimes when we play and you end up guarding him, I'm like, can we just switch the teams up, yo? Because I
like guarding him though, because I can actually keep him out of the key. It's just
that's sad on his part, though.
It's just facing up though.
Yeah.
You know, facing up with him is rough. Or if he does end up getting me in the low post and post me up, I'm screwed.
I tell you what, though, I would not want to guard him at the end of the night when he's all sweaty. I'm not joking.
I don't like guarding. At least he keeps his shirt on. We had a dude that this guy. We used to call him. I called him Old Man Greg, and that fool would only wear no shirt. Trying to guard him was like guarding like a slug or something.
That's gross.
He go to back up on you and you go like that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and then you don't even want to wipe yourself.
Was he hairy too?
No, that kind of made it worse. Yeah, because it was just like super slick.
Ugh. So the Draymond Grapes incident brings me to my next questions. We're both Warriors fans. Warriors are more my secondary team. Laker Nation.
Dub Nation.
But Draymond, I believe he's a restricted free agent at the end of this year.
I believe so.
How much should the Warriors be willing to spend on Draymond? Because you really think so? I really want them to bring him back.
I think that they should bring him back, but I don't think they should break the bank over him.
So how much?
Have you seen him shoot a three?
I have.
Have you seen him shoot a three?
I have, but
I hold my breath every time that fool shoots.
I know, but he brings so much to you defensively. He's their toughest player.
I don't think he's their toughest. He's just the guy that doesn't give a shit. You saw by him his tossing grapes at people. He's just that kind of guy.
See, when you got a player like Curry who might need a switch on a pick and roll, and that guy who's switching onto a point guard and Draymond, he guarded Chris Paul very well last year in the playoffs. He could guard those guys. I'm not
doubting his skill set and his ability to make our team better, but there's a lot of him just in the D League alone, let alone in the league. So I don't feel like he's worth. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think he's worth? What Jamal Crawford is worth? Realistically,
Draymond is my favorite player on the Warriors, so I'm a little biased. I've always been the guy who appreciates the stars on the team, but I've always been a BJ Armstrong fan or a Ron Harper fan.
Those were my guys too growing up, because it's not about just the all-star. It's about the whole team. Yeah. That's what a lot of these people don't understand watching basketball. It's not one guy doing it.
Definitely.
There's no Jordan without Pippen, Pippen without Jordan. There's no Pippen or Jordan without Kukoc, without Kerr, without Harper, without Armstrong, without Horace Grant,
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, without any of them. So that's a totally different story. But there are pieces that will always fit into a team. Okay. You know, Rodman didn't fit everywhere, but he fit with that Bulls team.
Definitely
surprisingly.
Didn't fit with the Lakers.
Right. So you know what I mean, and that's with the same coach in place. Yeah. So Draymond, while is good for our team, we benefit from having him.
Yeah, see, there's rumors going around that the Pistons are really looking to sign Draymond.
If I was Draymond, even though you have good chemistry with them, you're not going to get that kind of money all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, he's going to take the money.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors match or whatever.
If we match, then that shows our good faith towards him as far as what he's done for us, and that shows how good our home office is or front office is now. Because back in the day, that didn't flow.
Yeah, no. But if you guys listen to Bill Simmons' podcast or Grantland Network, Jalen Rose always predicts things because he has inside tracks on the NBA, and 9 times out of 10 he predicts right.
So what is he predicting for this?
He's predicting that Draymond goes to the Pistons because he is a Stan Van Gundy kind of guy. He's a stretch 4. I mean, they call him a stretch mark 4 because he could kind of shoot the 3. But
I don't want to be called a stretch mark.
I know, so you got to work on a stroke. But
he needs to work on his form.
I love Draymond though.
Yeah.
He gets into the face of.
I don't not like him. That's the thing. I just don't think he's worth max money.
But I definitely don't want them to bring David Lee back. I mean, he's great, but
he hasn't done for us what he did for New York. But at the same time, New York didn't have the players that we have.
Yeah.
At that time, so it's like he was their dude. Here, he's like the third or fourth option.
So they're not. So if they don't sign Draymond and they don't bring back David Lee, they're gonna have a lot of money to bring back.
Kevin Love.
Or Kevin Love.
Hey, we all know that ain't working over in Cleveland.
No, but that'd be an interesting move if Kevin Love does say, you know what?
I don't think he is going to come here.
going.
But I think it'd be cool.
The Lakers are still in play because he's an LA guy.
We'll actually have to see how all this plays out at the end of this season because right now, the way that we're playing, we're looking like an actual contender, which is something that at the beginning of the season I was adamant that we're not going to win a championship.
So if we win a championship, Draymond's the starting power forward.
No, you can't look at it like that. If we win a championship, it's because of the team.
Okay.
So how much is the owner willing to keep the team together? That's where everything comes into play.
I think that if they win a championship, they're going to try to just do the same thing.
Look what happened to LA when they won their championship. Ariza was their X factor, and then they got rid of him, or they didn't re-sign him.
But they won with Ron Artest.
Still. They lost, though. It's not like it was back-to-back. You know
that hurt them the next year.
That's what I'm saying.
The third year.
So without something like that, you have a good thing I'm not in that position because I don't have to make that choice. You know what I mean?
Tough.
As the player, take the money, go wherever they're going to pay you because they're not going to pay you like that. You're just getting older.
Definitely.
So, and then as far as the team itself, we'll just have to see what happens.
But definitely strong possibility of him going to Detroit because he went to Michigan State and he's from Michigan. So
hey,
it's all there. So all right, so if not all, most of the Black History Month colorways for this year dropped and released. What are your thoughts on the pack this year?
It's the best pack ever.
Really?
Yes. And they're WearTesters colors.
Oh, good plug. Good plug.
You know what I mean? So I can put my logo on any of those shoes and it would look super slick.
It would look perfect, definitely. So we had you're referring to the Nike Black History Month packs.
Well, okay, yeah. So to roll things back a bit, Nike's, or not just Nike, but all brands, this is the best year we've had as consumers to take our choice of what we might want in terms of a Black History Month collection. There has been other great shoes. I wouldn't say that an entire series has been a banger until this year, where even Adidas pulled it out, and I don't even like brown shoes.
I think Adidas ones is really nice because of the
rose,
materials.
Yeah, the rose looks slick.
Yeah.
Super slick. That leather band around the toe.
I know.
I mean, man,
looks
that
great.
just looks clean.
D-Rose 5 remastered?
Maybe. Hey. Those Dames, though, they look like they were dipped in bronze.
Oh, I know.
They kind of look heavy. They look a little clunky like that in that colorway. And then the whole Nike Jordan pack.
Oh, the Nike Jordan pack
that was a killer, man.
Yeah,
you cannot go wrong with black and white, and then certain shoes, because a lot of their shoes are woven now. So the Jordan 29 and the Kobe 9 woven like that look so clean, black and white. Those Kobe's look like those Scarface Air Force Ones, but 10 times better.
Oh yeah, I agree. I really like black and white, and I don't know how old you guys are watching, but back in the day, the first shoe to release was black and white.
Black and white, or it was white and black and white.
Exactly. So I'm used to that. I think we're losing contrast, and we're focusing more on just crazy colors. Like Volt and Red would not come out like this. That's crazy.
That's pretty bright, man.
Back in the day, this was like a crazy shoe.
You would get banned or fined for wearing that.
Exactly. So I mean, Jordan got banned for wearing the banned ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically they weren't that shoe, but that's a discussion for another
the black
day.
and red ones, and that's back in that day. Those were too flamboyant. You know what I'm saying?
And those are like basic now.
Those are I would say they were white, black, and red replaced black and white.
True.
As like the base, like everyone's favorite color combination is white, black, and red, and I really do think Michael that's because of Michael.
That fool killed it. We got accustomed to looking at those types of colors. Now that they look good on every shoe.
Oh, every shoe, any shoe you got, and any shoe that does release, you got a LeBron that always comes out, bred LeBrons, bred Kobe's. You know, you got
like the cheap models, like the Air Flights and all that stuff.
Exactly.
They do the same thing.
Oh man, white, black, and red is perfect. So about the Black History Month collection, it was really dope. There's no denying that. We really liked it. Even Under Armour killed it. But would you wear them?
Well, a lot of the Adidas stuff I don't think has any, but like I feel weird being white.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be racist or anything because I don't feel that way, but like I didn't go through what they went through.
Exactly.
And so while I appreciate where we are now as a society, even though we're nowhere near where we should be, but we're definitely better off than we were back then. You know, I don't know. I just feel like wrong almost for promoting like, oh yeah, like I'm for this when, you know, I personally didn't experience it. So
I completely agree. And the way I see it is Black History Month. When you wear the Black History Month shoes, you're expressing pride in that particular thing. So, you know, Black history and African American descent and all that stuff. So for me to wear it or you to wear it, I would feel weird, and it would be kind of like wearing a Mexican pride thing, you know? It's just like, but I'm not Mexican, so this is kind of weird for me. But I mean, let us know in the comment section below if you are African American.
Weird?
Yeah.
How do you feel if you are if you're black and then you see like a non-black person wear a Black History Month anything? Do you think a certain way towards them? If you do, what? Whether it be positive or negative. And then same thing with any other race. If you're white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever it is, and would you rock something like a Black History Month shoe, or would you feel awkward rocking it because it's not your heritage? I guess that's the best way to put it.
Definitely.
Like, it's not part of my heritage. I don't like have a problem with it, but because like I said, I think that the collection looks crazy.
Awesome.
And I think that it's great that we could celebrate stuff like that. But at the same time, I just like personally, I've never experienced like hatred like that towards me and all that kind of stuff. Slavery, I've never been in my family. Half of my family is Jewish, so I do understand you know, prejudice and things like that due to the Holocaust and stuff. But at the same time, it's like I still probably wouldn't even want to rock like a Holocaust sneaker just because I mean I never experienced that. You know what I mean? And so like while it's good to acknowledge the past, like I just kind of, you know, it's not something that's for me basically.
And this issue has always prevented me from buying the Black History Month packs. Last year with the Kobe 8 year, I didn't really like it. It was like the orange with the tribal print.
I actually liked those. That was the best looking shoe out of that whole run.
The 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8 was cool, but that was 2 years ago. And the year after that was like the purple and gold. I was like, whatever, but...
I have the mellows of those.
Oh, you do?
But I have not worn them. And I have the year before, the mellow M9.
Okay, and that was the blue one, right?
The blue and Volt.
Yeah. I was almost close to buying the Kobe 7 Black History Month, where it was like really dark colors.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of looked like a carpet.
Well, those were very tribal.
Yeah, very tribal. I almost bought those because I bought every single Kobe 7 colorway. Even though the Kobe 7 is a terrible encore performer, they still look good.
It's a dope looking sneaker.
Definitely. But this issue prevented me from actually pulling the trigger on them and spending my money on something that I would feel weird wearing. At the end of the day, you got to be able to comfortably wear your shoes. Both actually, they feel comfortable and consciously, you know?
Very true. Let us know what you guys think, though. Let us know in the comments if we're being over analytical about
Yeah.
it, or if you maybe are on the right track or on the same page as us.
Because your answer is going to dictate if I get the 29s or not. So, so the NBA season's about halfway through, and that means the All-Star break is coming up. And with that, we get a whole bunch of sneakers. So many sneakers, more than you could ever ask for. Not just signature athletes, but throwbacks and all of that. And we've seen a couple of the All-Star collection leak already. And I just want to know your overall thoughts on what this year's All-Star pack looks like.
So far from what we've seen, I think we've seen 2 Nikes, the KD, the Kyrie, or actually 3 Nikes if those foam posits are for real.
The metallic-y
the
one?
mirrored ones.
Okay, yeah.
So, because I think somebody saw Penny wearing those, right? So it's got to be
He was
for
at
real.
church wearing those,
I don't even know. Yeah, church shoes, eh? Yeah, so you got those 3, and then we got the Lillard from Adidas, the black and white one, or the white and black one, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like the way that the Lillards look. They do look, in that colorway specifically...
Like the 3?
No. They look a lot like the Way of Wade.
Oh, they do.
1.
But the Way Wade 1 looked like the 3 to me.
The 3 what? Oh, Jordan 3. Oh, yeah. Well,
They look very similar.
Of course, they both look like that. Like,
okay.
You know, but they both drew inspiration from it. But for whatever reason, it just looks like a way of, like, it looks kind of clunky.
So if there was a little bit of hint of red on that colorway, it'd be an Overton colorway, exactly.
Definitely. It looks super slick like that, too. The Chicago colorway.
Oh.
Portland colorway.
Rose City.
Yeah.
You know what I think is weird? Is how the Damian Lillard collection has all these roses on it. Because I'm looking at Rose like, yo, this is your shoe.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he has hats with roses on it, and I know Portland's the Rose City, but not a lot of people. I don't really identify Portland as roses. And
that's because we're not from there, though.
I guess, but back when the Crazy One released with the John Wall colorway,
I remember that. Yeah.
And the Damian Lillard colorway, there was roses all over it, and I was like, this is like a Derrick Rose colorway, yo.
You can't curse the guy just because he's got a last name as Rose. You know what I mean?
But his logo is a rose.
But if your last name was Schlong, you wouldn't want... You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just, like, tag him with whatever the graphic image is just because of the name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when guys' first name's Dick. So, you know what I mean?
So unfortunate.
It's a bummer, but, I mean, you can't just... Like, it would suck for that guy to just be like, yo, I'm a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
I don't know. I would juice it a little bit. Like, if I was ordering food, I'd just, like, say dick in, like, the weirdest way. Like, what's your name? Dick.
No.
I would.
That'd be nasty.
I embrace it. But anyways, so Adidas, we've only seen one so far. And then the Nike, we've seen the Kyrie and the KD. What do you think about those?
The Kyrie, I'm not feeling. I don't like the model at all, visually, or actually on court either. But we'll get to that, or I'll get to that in the performance review. And then the KD looks really clean, except the strap is funny looking.
See, I thought, looking at it, I thought it was like a neutral color sneaker. Then a strap was like all crazy, and I was like, "That's cool." And then I saw a bigger picture, and it's kind of like, it looks alright.
The heel has some pink on it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like the back, and then the base, and then if the strap was pink too, then cool.
Okay.
But instead, the strap is clear, and it like goes from pink to yellow or something.
Yeah, it's like a gradient.
Yeah, and I just don't like that, and like for whatever reason, the gradient translucent stuff doesn't look good to me. Like it doesn't ever look clean.
Like the bottom of the LeBron 11s
and the foam posit.
Asteroids. Oh,
it looks super blocky.
It looks like melted like starburst.
So this, I don't like the way that this looks, just because like this is like that's maybe like the back bubble.
Okay.
And this is maybe the midsole or whatever. So it's not too bad on this model, but for the most part, especially when they do choppy, like multiple colors, I don't feel it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not a real good look, but hopefully the Kobe and the LeBron.
Have you seen the CP3?
No.
They were all white and silver.
See, that's because that's what the jerseys are. They're really simple. The past 5, maybe even 7 years of All-Star jerseys were just like crazy.
I thought last year's were okay. Well, nobody else did, but I wish that they would just go back to the old. Just there's a red team and a blue team.
And a blue team. They're kind of doing that with this one, except like it's white and black with hints of blue and red for the conferences. And it's weird. It has their first and last name on the back of the jersey. Yeah,
that is kind of weird.
So on top it's LeBron, number 23, James. Kind of like the Christmas thing. But with
I did
both
not
names.
like the Christmas. The Christmas jerseys were awful looking, dude.
Yeah, I mean they're always.
They
awful.
looked really they looked really bad. You remember back in like 1998, the All-Star team, you would just wear your
home or away one.
Yeah, so it was just a bunch of solid colors or a bunch of white jerseys.
Yeah, unless you're the Lakers, then it was like weird because the Lakers were like yellow and not white, and so they were the only ones with like a non-white jersey, and they're like, what the heck.
But if they went back to that, I wouldn't be mad either. Although that might show how lopsided the league is. Like if they were to have done that when Miami had the big three, like half the team would be Miami.
Or the Celtics when they had Rondo, Allen, Pierce, and Garnett. Yeah, exactly. That'd be crazy. But that year that they did that with the home and away, that was when Jason Williams did the elbow pass. That was dope. Remember that? Yeah. Oh man! And whoever
I miss that guy. I miss that guy.
But he's killing it in pro-ams.
Is
overseas too, maybe.
I've seen clips of him overseas. I didn't know that he was like balling all over the place.
Yeah, the latest video was of Florida, where he's from. I think.
Oh, okay.
Pro-am, and he's just destroying dudes.
That fool's awesome.
I remember he made it. That's one of the best passes of all time, and the guy didn't even make the basket. He got fouled, but back in that day, they didn't give you point or an assist if the teammate made both free throws.
I don't think he was ever looking for an assist.
But I know,
he was just out there having
Lamar
fun.
Odom was in that clip, and it's like the best pass of all time, definitely.
Definitely. All right, guys, so that pretty much takes care of it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Again, let us know in the comment section below. We want this to kind of be a little bit interactive and stuff, but let us know in the comment section what you think the name of this segment should be. I don't know what to call it. You know what to call it?
I don't. Not yet.
So let us know. We're kind of dumbfounded with it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for rocking with us. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Peace.